So, what is the importance of the CoMMpass study? And I think people should realize this effort is creating essentially an encyclopedia, the Wikipedia of the genomics of myeloma. And as we learn about this, our goal and the hope is that this understanding will lead to better tools that will be able to fight back the myeloma cells. The knowledge is there, but it's only through the efforts such as CoMMpass that people can put together the different pieces that makes a myeloma cell become a myeloma cell. And that, again, we want to translate into better treatments. We have learned many things from our first look at the data that's coming out of the CoMMpass study, but we know this is only the first set of answers. Obviously, there's some answers we expect, and it feels good because we find them from some previous knowledge that existed. But I think this data set takes this to the next level. So it starts to correlate, for instance, the presence of DNA mutations that may be previously not described, have not been identified, perhaps more importantly, have not been associated with other variables. But as these answers keep coming back, I think it's like finding little pieces on a puzzle. And it may not be that every puzzle is the same. Maybe myeloma A is going to be of this particular type of mutational combination, whereas the B will be different. And we know that from previous knowledge that that's going to happen. But nevertheless, they all are still puzzles, but there might be some common answers to the different types of myeloma. Well, I think one of the benefits of the data maturing is that time will pass by and we'll be able to understand better what happens with the various treatments that patients receive. Can we identify those patients where the disease comes back sooner? Perhaps that would give us some clues that you might need to intervene sooner. And certainly I think these associations that are time dependent will require some maturity for the data. But of course, we're all glad the effort started now several years back because it's not a new initiative. It's something that continues to mature. Hopefully, like a good one, will get better with time. So the CoMMpass study is a key element as we advance the principles of precision medicine. And of course, they apply to myeloma, but I think we learn across the board for all the different cancer versions what are the principles and the goals that you should have when you look at the data sets such as CoMMpass. Precision medicine is now a buzzword everyone talks about. This is part of the Moonshot program. But the MMRF did start with this now several years back with the foresight that this would become essential in us being able to identify the right treatments for the right patients.